like to think that the question of state versus market is rather old hat, that we've become much less polarised and much more pragmatic since the Cold War. But economists on both the left and the right are currently digging in their heels. On the left, they increasingly point to the failures of markets, highlighting new points of focus for the state, whether in the form of nudges, regulations, or tax and spend. On the right, by contrast, contemporary economic problems, including the global financial crisis and rising inequality, have been respun not as a result of too much capitalism, but of too little. On one side, the focus is on criticising the market and trumpeting the virtues of the state, whilst on the other, we find the exact opposite. Blinkers are back in fashion, to the distaste of anyone in the centre. It's time to remove those blinkers, and in the process of doing so, it's vital that we listen to what feminist thinking can offer. Feminist economists and thinkers have been pivotal in offering critiques of capitalism. Being on the edge of the economy, all too often in the vulnerable position of needing to feed their families with few financial resources and the burden of unpaid care, women have also often borne the brunt of its most exploitative elements. In the same way that Marxists argue that capitalism leads to the exploitation of the poor, Marxist feminists have argued that capitalism leads to the exploitation of women. According to this line of thinking, capitalism keeps women in their place. It's not in the interest of the system to promote equality when it could instead be exploiting women. For these thinkers, feminism is about more than the pursuit of equality of opportunity within the current system. It involves overthrowing the system. Capitalism and feminism are, we're told, inherently incompatible. For libertarian feminists, by contrast, the idea of replacing capitalism with an opposite kind of system couldn't be more terrifying. On the face of it, alternative systems might look appealing. The bright red revolutionary posters of the Soviet Union depicting healthy and strong factory women certainly give that impression. They promise equality and freedom, putting what's good for society ahead of any single individual. In practice, however, alternatives to capitalism place greater power in the hands of the two bodies that history has shown to provide no guarantee of women's freedom: the state and society. Given its rather diverse thoughts on capitalism, feminist thinking provides the perfect backdrop against which to reflect critically on both the state and the market. My name's Dr. Victoria Bateman, and if you'd like to find out more, have a look at my new book, The Sex Factor: How Women Made the West Rich.